place is a lot bigger than I thought. So to go into the tunnels, you can't just go in. So it's 20 marks, so around 10 euros to go in per person. And it's definitely off season because I'm the only person here. And most of the things are shut. There is like one tourist shop open there and a little cafe to get some lunch, but I'm just waiting for like 10 minutes, and an English speaking guide is going to take me into the tunnels, or tunnels I should say, but I don't know if I go in all of them or if it's just 20 for one. So inside of the tunnel, it's 12 degrees all throughout. And it's 85% humidity. My guide has showed me this. I daren't even touch it. This is all inscriptions across the rock. They don't know how old it is, but here's what the symbols are. He says that they don't know what it means. It could be a message of a warning, or it could be a message for fish and chips.
Recipe for fish and chips.
This is incredible.
You see all this conglomerate, you will immediately see that this is absolutely different. It was discovered here in that position, and this is one of those ceramic blocks. As deeper we go inside, they are getting bigger. So some of them are 3-4 tons heavy, 8 tons. We have even one that is 12 tons heavy. But all of them have same things in common. They are always made out of two parts, which is a base and a lid. And as you can see, they are divided by the line.
Yeah.
Inside such ceramic blocks, we mostly discovered quartz, okay? And beneath, we always have underground water streams. And those water streams on certain points are either crossing each other, meeting each other, heating each other. So always when we have beneath something strange, we have ceramic with quartz. And you are probably asking yourself why.
So that ceramic, like, meditation rock, that was over 2.5 meters across and weighed 4 tons. And then we get to this one. How did that get in here? And it has 3 lids. 1, 2, and 3. This is the one what we're all allowed to actually like touch. You're not allowed to lay on them or anything like that, but you are allowed to touch them. Again, how is this just here in these tunnels? How did it get here? So this is the size of the original tunnels, like this, like an archway up here. And they're kind of like how it would be built in a church. So from the top it comes to the sides. So all the pressure has kept them in this shape. And through this tiny little window, if we can zoom in, there's actually a water channel, and the water channels have been dug out as they're actually straight. They're all the same size, and the water, it comes down through the mountain and forms these rivers. So here is another ceramic, like rock, should we say, piece of ceramic. This is a small meditation chamber, and I feel very, very calm in here. This is like a blocked off tunnel as well. And what my guide was explaining to me was that pyramids all around the world, no one actually knows what they're for. Think about this. All over Latin America, there are goodness knows how many, because the Amazon is not even halfway been discovered. And here also, and Egypt. No royalty has ever been buried inside of a pyramid. For example, in Egypt, pyramids are here. The royalty was buried in Aswan, in the Valley of the Kings, where I've actually visited, my guide was saying to me that their belief is that all of these pyramids, which are on like crossovers, like channels, you remember when I was doing the stone circle and I used the rods where they were crossing because of the energy? It's believed that all the pyramids are all connected because of the Earth's natural energy. And I'm just sitting here now, and my feet, I swear to you, it feels like they're trembling. Like, you know, when you're like in New York or London and the underground's coming in, you can feel the vibration of the train. That's what it feels like here in this meditation room. And here, this is the drywall. You can see it. It's just made, handmade, and look, there's no binder to it. It's just here. And because where the town is at the bottom of the Pyramid of the Sun, it's so densely populated now with houses, some of them going up the sides. They can't dig under the houses. They can't afford to move 10 families, and like, so they can excavate. So they can't do it. It's physically impossible and financially impossible for this group of people to do it. So they've started from here, 3 kilometers away now, and they're digging the tunnel from here, these tunnels, all the way along, one day eventually getting inside of the Pyramid of the Sun. Like I say, I have no reason to lie. I really don't, because I came here thinking it was all just heebie-jeebie, that it was all just made up nonsense. But now I'm here. I honestly, I believe, I do believe that these were pyramids once, and this is solid. All of this has been compressed for millions of years, and some people have dug it out. I honestly believe it. I do. Like I say, I've got no reason to lie at all. It's just the feelings that I've got in here of that like vibration on my feet. I feel so relaxed. And when I put my hands above the big meditation ceramic stone, I don't know the correct name, my hands were almost felt like they were bouncing, like like shaking. There's something in here. What I can't explain. I absolutely love this. So into this now small meditation chamber, you may have saw the sign about how much of the gigahertz, or I don't know the official term, I'm sorry, but the magnetic field coming from this area where there's channels underneath. These are man-made, and they were found in here, and they've been here for goodness knows how long. And you are allowed to touch them and sit in here, and I do feel very calm. I'm not making up, I genuinely do. And as we come into another chamber, so there's 4 now, I think, or 5. There is another one here, these ceramics. When they are excavating, they found them here in this place. So again, think of the water, which is running underneath, which is going in like a crisscross. It's making 2 negative energies. That energy is coming up into these, which is creating a positive energy, and that is what gives out to us. And in this room, my ears feel like really loud screeching. I don't know why. And again, I have no reason to lie. I don't. So why would, if this was all fake, why would the government spend so much money on all of this? Okay, so let's just have a little chat about it and think about this. So the pyramid of the sun, we saw that. We saw the angles that they were on, how deep that concrete was, which was however many years old, the carbon dating that's been done, the kilowatt research that's been done. And then you come into here and find all of these ancient artifacts with ancient carvings on them. Imagine how long that would have taken to make all of that concrete man-made nowadays. Why would the Bosnian government make this? Why would they just say, let's just pretend to dig out some tunnels to get some tourists in here? I can't see the logic in it when this isn't really that well known or that popular, should we say. Well, 400,000 visitors came here when it first opened since, I can't remember the year, but the tourism's died down. So if it was just an elaborate plot, why? It's just a waste of money now. I genuinely believe that they're onto something here. I do. The size of it, the scale of it, especially that last pyramid, it just can't be fake. So coming out of that tunnel system, I'm not actually sure how the public can gain access to the other tunnels. Maybe they are off limits, I don't know. But I know there are more because there's maps of it and the guides were saying that there's more. Now maybe I just can't find one. There is signs saying more up there. I couldn't find them, but what an experience that was. So I've got to think now. I came to the Pyramid Sun. I saw the angles of everything, because before I saw them, I thought, yeah, this could be heebie-jeebie, but I wanted to believe. When I climbed up, I saw the angles of them all, the size of it all, and the thickness of that concrete, or that substance, should we say, right? Because it isn't like concrete we have today. And then the carbon dating proof and things like that. Then to come here and find the exact same substance, like this concrete, and then the tunnels going in it for all that length, and to see those meditation ceramic stones which are man-made. How did they get them in here? How? There's still so many questions. My little brain is buzzing. I really want to come back again. I wish I brought my dowsing rods with me. I've loved today, and if someone asked me the question now and said, okay, at 5 o'clock this morning, did I believe? And I'd be like, meh, maybe. But now with what I have seen, I want to say yes. I do believe that these were pyramids once upon a time. For whom? I don't know. I just hope that this, what do you call it, this business, should we say, or this whole archaeological find gets more funding and it happens. I've loved it. I've absolutely loved it. My back don't hurt, my neck don't hurt. My foot's a little sore, but I feel so happy. I know this sounds silly. I feel really happy and energized, and look, I'm smiling away. Maybe it was those the vibrations of the earth, the negative and the positive energies coming up, what have made me feel so uplifted. You know, I look like a bag of broken biscuits, I'll tell you that. I'd highly recommend coming here. I had to pay 20 km for my guide. took me in, walked me around. Then he says, right, off you go. And just have a little mooch around on your own. Definitely come here. But if you are going to catch the bus, like I've said, you have to walk to the Pyramid of Sun, see it, explore it. Because I think if you just came here, you'd be like, oh, they're just some tunnels. But from being at the Pyramid of the Sun to now being here, it all makes sense. And there's still another 3. But I got to try and get a taxi back to the town and then try and get a bus back to Sarajevo. So I got to go. This has been my trip to Sarajevo. Hope you've enjoyed it all, and hope I've given you some interesting facts, opened your minds to things, made you reminisce. Sorry about my emotions when I was at the War Museum and talking about the awful war that happened here. I didn't want to come here and talk about it. I wanted to just... I know war's dreadful and shouldn't forget, or should we forget? Who knows? I'm so glad I've seen it. Certainly don't want to come back and see that again, but I'm glad that I have, if that makes sense. Yeah. So thank you very much for watching my little shows, and I will hopefully see you again soon on another travel adventure. Why do I do this to myself? So I thought, oh, well, why don't I just catch the bus back? And I'm like, oh no, let's go and experience a train. It'll be great, you know, something different to get me back to Sarajevo. It'll save me like half an hour. Well, I got to the train station. That's it. There's the train track, runs straight past, but there's no station. So do you just stand on the grass? So now lost in Sarajevo. Great. No, I'm not even in Sarajevo. I'm in Vilico or something. Vilisco. Either way, I'm lost. I just stopped that man there. I was like, excuse me, where can I catch a train? And he's going, oh. So I had to go like, choo choo, choo choo. He started laughing at me. And he went, it's there. So that building there, whatever I thought that was, that ain't it. It's just there. It's not much better. I hope there's someone here who I can ask, because if I can't get on this train, I will miss my coach, and then I have to wait another hour and a half for a coach. So it's catch-22. So the man told me, I found a man in that little thing. Again, it's my ignorance, I don't speak Bosnian or Croatian. He's like, oh no, there isn't one till 4:20. So Google, you lied. So he said, oh, just walk along here. I'm walking along the train tracks to go to the bus station, which is just up here. But I said, are you sure? He said, yeah, just go, walk along here. So I haven't walked along train tracks since I was a teenager, when I lived up in the Lake District and we only had 6 trains a day, so you knew you wouldn't get squished. So another little adventure. Oh God, I'm petrified, I can't do this. I've seen a dog walking along here, and if the dog was all right. But if you were to catch a train, you stand on that white thing there, because that's another line. Different world, it really is. Wow, what an adventure Bosnia has been. I don't know how I do it to myself, but I feel like whenever I go on holiday or go away on an adventure, I need to come back to England so I can have a rest. So all my videos will be up very soon, but I've got so much to go through that even my iPad, which has got like 256 gigs, even that said, you've run out of space, so I've got to go through them all my videos so I can make them. There will be 3, possibly 4 videos of my adventures, but please stay tuned. Thank you all so much for your support and your love and your care. So I'm going to get back to England, have a well-earned sleep, and maybe not party so much for a good few days, because it certainly caught up with me. All right, stay tuned everyone, love you, bye.